We just got some brand new Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 updates. We finally get to see the game's size with also some brand new Steam updates, a lot of brand new merch, and some other news that you might find interesting. So without further ado, let's go hop to the video and start with the new trailer. Of course, if you're in the Poppy community, you already know that the new Chapter 3 final trailer just came out. If you didn't, you've been living on the rock probably. But it recently came out showing us a lot of information with a lot of brand new crazy things. I already did a whole entire video reacting and doing a whole analysis, so that's not what's gonna be in this video. Just let you know, throughout the week, we finally got ourselves the final trailer that also gave us the release date. We know now that it's coming out next Tuesday, January 30th, as you guys can see there. We sadly do not know a time yet, but if I have to say, I have two different theories of what time it could be releasing. I do think it could come out around 9 or 12 o'clock, let's say EST time, because that's usually the time they release news. They usually release trailers, always, around 9 EST time, and they usually release like news around 12. I do feel like 12 is a good time to release this chapter, but of course people is going to be in school, and it might conflict. Who knows, it might come around 6 maybe, because Chapter 2 was meant to come out around 6 o'clock, but of course it got delayed in this original release day. So of course we have no entire idea what time it's going to be releasing, but those are good 3 little theories. And now we officially have only 4 days remaining until we could finally go and play Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. But along with just that, the Steam page, like I said, already got an update when this trailer actually came out, and also got updated a little bit before that. They added the official final trailer now to the whole Steam page, and previously they actually added the past 2 trailers to the Steam page, which is pretty interesting. They added these 2 teasers, but that was an old thing, but you know, they added it. Of course, in the recent events and announcement, they announced that Chapter 3 launches January 30th, 2024. But now with this whole entire update, we could finally see the new system requirements and the brand new storage size for Chapter 3. And as you guys can see, it's gonna be 60 gigabytes big. That is big if, of course, you do not know. Just to put that in perspective, guys, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is 80 gigabytes. As you guys can see, that's, of course, a 20 gigabytes difference. Now, if you're wondering, this is actually including all 3 chapters, since Chapter 1 and 2 together was originally only 15 gigabytes, meaning that so far Chapter 3 is adding another 45 gigabytes. So why is Chapter 3 almost half the size of Security Breach? Well, one, this can easily be an unoptimized game, and this is of course not like the final version they're going to submit. This might be like the test version they submit, because you all know when Security Breach first came out, it was buggy, it had a whole lot of unused content, and now it's just taking up a lot of space. So who knows, this might be some almost of like unused content still in there. They still have to release the final version that's probably going to go down, or Chapter 3 might just be the biggest, most graphically chapter we have of course ever seen. Out of this facts, it's definitely going to be better than Chapter 1 and 2 combined, but this chapter might actually be really big, and we have no idea what we're going into. So yes, as you guys can see, it's 45 gigabytes technically for Chapter 3. Who knows, it might go up and down within time, but seeing this just shows that Chapter 3 is going to be huge. You already know it's going to take around 3 to 4 hours to actually beat the game, and it's just crazy to see how big the game is. Along with that, Steam, they have a little new update on Steam for Poppy Playtime, being the launcher update. They said they tried to give a heads up for a quick patch of Poppy Playtime. They said that they updated the brand new launcher. As you guys can see, this is going to be the brand new launcher here. It shows every single chapter with a statically typed VHS tape in the back, showing the 3 different icons are Chapter 1, a tight squeeze, Chapter 2, a fly in a web, and of course Chapter 3, deep sleep, with an exit button to just leave it all. With this, you'll be able to click whatever chapter you want to, of course, start on, but of course, if you do not own a chapter like Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, it's going to redirect you to wishlist, or redirect you to the page of each of the one of the chapters. So of course, Chapter 3 is not even done yet, not even out yet, so if you click on it, it's just going to bring you to the Steam page. But if you update Poppy Playtime right now, this is going to be the brand new launcher. Now moving on to some more Poppy Playtime news. One asked if some YouTubers are going to be actually getting what's it called again, early access. Ben, one of the developers, replied with, nobody has actually received advanced copies yet. I believe our partners in crime will get a little early though, if I'm not mistaken. So of course with this is saying that everyone in the partners in crime will get it a little bit early. If I have to say, I do think it's going to be a few hours. I don't think it's going to be a whole day, because usually they give the Partners in Crime, like early access trailers, photos, things like that, a whole day in advance. But it sounds like it's just a little early, so I do feel like it could be 1 to 2 hours, so they don't play the entire game, get the entire Easter egg, and just upload it all literally before the chapter even comes out. But who knows, they might not even get early access. Like if they had to do some last minute changes, they might just release it all at the same time for everybody. But sadly, I'm not a Partners in Crime because I'm under 18, so I'm gonna have to wait to May, meaning I sadly cannot play chapter 3 a little early. But if you're watching this, developers, please hook a brother up. Well, that is of course some crazy chapter 3 news, but if you thought it was, good enough, let's go and hop into the merch side of things, because merch side of things get, of course, really interesting. And if you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing. I'm legally required to ask you this in the middle of the video. I'm trying to hit 40,000 subscribers before Chapter 3 releases in 4 days, or at least before January ends. I'm so close, so if you take a few seconds to subscribe, it literally make my day, even my week. So please subscribe, and back to the video. As you guys can see, recently, just a few minutes of time of editing and recording this, by the time you actually get to see this video, it's going to be at least 1 to 2 hours long. Or 1 to 2 hours ago, Mob Entertainment uploaded on their Twitter this photo saying, what if? Like, what if I told you? And it was like something, I don't know what the exact quote was, but as you guys can see, it's a zoomed in photo of a star chain. And if you do not know what this is, the minute I saw it, I already knew what it was. This is, of course, the Dog Day plush. We already know before we got a Smiling Critters plush for, Catnap, and now we'll be getting ourselves a Dog Day plush. This is, of course, his charm, as you guys can see on the zipper. You can see the zipper and, of course, the sun color. So this is really good that we're going to finally get ourselves a Dog Day plush. I love the Catnap plush, and you guys all did too, because the video is almost getting close to 200,000 views. So thank you so much for that, and I cannot wait to get and review this plush. I wonder if it's going to come with like a Dog Day pin too, like the other Catnap one. But this plush is just, I cannot wait for it. Along with other plushies, Mob Entertainment had a whole little early access thing going around. You get notified the minute the brand new Monster Catnap plush comes out. Mob Entertainment also posted saying, did you hear? There's a Monster Catnap plush coming soon. Sign up here if you want to be first notified. With Culturefly saying, if you thought the reveal in the trailer was scary, wait until you see the plush. This was a render given, and I do not know if this is, of course, a photo of the real plush, or it's just a render of Catnap, of course, with the game model. I do feel like it's the game model, because this looks way too big, way too accurate to be a plush. But of course, it looks crazy, the detail. This is definitely the biggest, closest image we ever got of Catnap, and this thing looks scary and amazing. If you brighten up the image, you guys could definitely see his silhouette, but it's just really interesting to see. Cannot wait till the plush comes out. Stay tuned, because when they do reveal the Dog Day and, of course, Monster Catnap plush, I will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for that. This is, of course, how he looks in the game, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how the monster one looks, or if he's gonna be, like, really expensive, and I'm definitely curious on that. And also, Mob Entertainment replied to Culturefly, the ones that make the plush, saying, no, for real, though, was saying how scary the plush is in real life, so this is gonna be really interesting. Also, there's been, like, it's kind of like a rumor. We don't know if this is, of course, real or not. A friend has told me that he saw someone that they're gonna be making an official Poppy plush and an official one of this monster hallucination huggy, whatever you guys want to think about his theories. I'm definitely in for all these theories. Someone even commented on my video saying, what if this is just like a suit and someone trying to pilot the body of Huggy? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different crazy theories going around about this monster. It's Huggy, but it's a rumor that we're gonna be getting a plush on this with also Poppy, so who knows, might come out soon. But now moving on to the shirts. Amber, one of the developers in Poppy Playtime, has actually done all the designs for the new shirts, and this is the new Monster Catnap Chapter 3 trailer tee. As you guys can see, it looks amazing. They also have this version which you saw before, which is sadly leaked, but it's of course the full body of, Catnap. We also got a white and black version of this one. Here is a Monster Catnap, of course, on top of a whole bunch of kids' faces, and it's all blacked out. It just looks creepy and scary, and I just love it, of course, for that reason. Of course, this design just goes extremely hard, and it is crazy. It says Monster Catnap tee, showing another Monster Catnap, and this is just amazing. I mean, like, look at the art. It's amazing. I even put it on the thumbnail. That's how good it is. All these designs are so good. It's hard to put every single one of them on the thumbnail. But this is also really interesting since it shows some details about Catnap that we didn't get to see in the trailer because it wasn't that close up. Like all the different little stitching around his hand, around his back, hands, neck, showing how it's like sewn together. Maybe he got like broken. He had to keep repairing himself. You also see his spine sticking out because he's probably hungry. He needs to eat something. It's just the attention to detail is just crazy good, and I just love it. We also got a brand new Goodnight Catnap backpack. We got a Monster Catnap Kids Face backpack, the same design as on the backpack, and also the same exact goodnight design that looks amazing. It was going to be on the thumbnail, but I couldn't find a way of like putting it in there where it fit. And also it's a huge blanket. And for the last one, we got ourselves here the Monster Kid one, but it's a striped blanket with the brand new Monster Huggy design, which is just still amazing and golden. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about all the brand new huge updates? This might sadly be my last Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 news video, because Chapter 3 is releasing like, at this point 4 days. Unless we get some more news, I probably won't do another Chapter 3 news video unless like the plushies or something else comes out. But this might not be the last one, but also might be the last one. So thank you for being here. This wait for Chapter 3 almost 2 years has been crazy, and I cannot wait to finally play. Subscribe and stay tuned for me playing it, because, you know, I'll be playing it day one. Anyways, don't forget to check out my channel trailer reaction, and also don't check out this video.